I had said in my last panel, is that sometimes she'll experiment. So for example, she'll give the rights to this, but hold on to the rights for that. Now I love Betsy, and so I let Disney have the rights to Fred, but I'm not letting them have Betsy. Well, I don't mind Betsy in German, so because it doesn't affect anything here. So I'm kind of curious to see what will happen in Germany. Yes. It's so odd that you. The question is, will we see any more Alaska books? Kate Duffy was my editor for them. The wonderful, wonderful late Kate Duffy, and I've actually been thinking about them a lot because they were her favorites of all the books that we did together. And I don't write for Kensington anymore. We have a perfectly amicable relationship. We just parted ways. And St. Martin's Monique Patterson, my new publisher, after the Betsy books, she loved my royals. So I'm actually pitching an all-royal anthology called Royal Bunch. So we'll see. I don't have a contract, but I have intent. Ooh, that sounds so legal. And educated. Intent. Yes.
So, are you, how involved are you in the contract?
I don't know yet. I signed the contract. As far as I know, yes, it is. The Dable brothers got bought by Dynamite, and they are putting out a comic of the Harper Conley books. So, yeah, yes. Do you have something pertinent to say about that?
No, I was like,
Oh, okay. Gee, I thought you were saying, yes, I have Les Dable, because he's here. I'm really looking for, I'm hoping he's got some artwork with him that I can look at this weekend, because I think they did a fabulous job with Laurel's, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what happens. So I'm pretty excited about it.
Well, just to add really quick to Charlaine, the whole reason I had to quit trying to get published in New York and went to ebooks is because apparently there are no readers interested in paranormal romance. So, yeah, I wish you guys had gotten on the site a little earlier. That's what's hilarious to me. Not only, of course, have you guys always been there and always interested, multimedia, film, television, cable, comic, I mean, it's so terrific. I'm thrilled that we're in here while all this is happening. That's all I have.
Yes, ma'am.
Reading the Southern Vampire series, it totally amazes me how you keep everything pretty much straight. You've got several different universes going together. If I were to try to write something like that, it'd be a horrible wreck because I would have, oh wait, no, that's that trait and that's that trait. When you're writing it, do you ever have trouble like, oh crap, that's for the shapeshifters and this is for the vampires, and do you ever get them mixed up, or do you?
No, I don't get the different strands mixed up, but I do get the forward action of the book kind of jumbles sometimes, and I have to go back and say, what day? Wow, Sookie's been awake for like 29 hours at this point. Sooner or later, this day has to end. So I do a lot of that, a lot of time juggling. The books have gotten very complicated to write, obviously, because, there are so many characters and there's so much happening that finally I decided I would divide it into the vampire thread, the werewolf thread, the fairy thread, and what's happening in Sookie's love life thread. And so I try to balance all those out through the book to make them come out. It's like making supper and making 7 different dishes and trying to get them all to come out at the same time. Trying to get that all resolved in one ending is challenging. The new book that's coming out that you all can't read because my publisher won't let me sell it here. I know. Honestly, I asked nice, and then I said, J.R. Ward's getting to sell her new book there. I'm going to look like an idiot. And they were like, and your point is,
I'm going to get torn to pieces by an angry mob. I'd like it to be on my own merits, not it's robbing me out of the way to get to you.
I was really unhappy, but that was the decision they made. It goes on sale May the 4th, and but my point being, after that extended side trip, that ending it up was really. it got just Shakespearean in the last few pages, and I'm just going, wow, this is, you know, what else can I do? Yeah, it just really was like it was fun.
Well, and to me, to add to that, what I love Charlaine's books, and one of the reasons I like them is, like she said, I have to rewrite this, so he's been away for 29 hours. Sometimes you wonder how these people have time to brush their teeth. I love the in-depth books, the J.D. Robb ones, but the new one will take place a day and a half. You know, this murder scene looks a lot like the Mother's Day basket. Yeah, you arrested the guy this morning, Eve. That's why it looks really familiar to you. Oh, you know, that clue reminds me of the parking lot sit-in massacre. Yeah, because that was last week. Again, we're going to go into the trial. We're going to pre-sentencing right now. Eve, don't you remember this? When do they have time to have all that awesome sex?